Peace, everybody. Um, these are gonna be your new moon readings for October 6th, which is coming up fast. I just want to talk a little bit about what happened on the 4th, where everybody got a much needed break from social media. Um, I know a lot of people, it was not something that you wanted or enjoyed, but it definitely was 100% an opportunity to just live in the moment and be present in the moment. Um, I know for me personally, I loved it because um, I'm not a real heavy social media user, but for business purposes and for like connecting with people who enjoy what I do and the things that I offer. A lot of those people aren't local, so it's not like we can meet up in person, at least not frequently. So I use social media more for those purposes and like, making these videos and marketing and things like that. So for me, it was a break from like just having to do those things. So I enjoyed it. I definitely wished it would have lasted a little bit longer because I don't really feel like people really got the lesson that was supposed to come from it. But hopefully, there are lots of things changing in the world of there's lots of things changing in everything in every aspect of the world right now, but particularly with social media right now, and a lot of truths are coming to light. So it's very possible that things will continue to change. You might see other outages. There are also, other contributing factors like if we get another solar flare, the solar emissions, the magnetic fields sometimes can knock things out. Also, we're in the midst of several retrogrades. So, Mercury retrograde tends to knock electronics and electronic communications out. Um, so, I just want to re emphasize that when these things happen, it's always for a reason. There's always something to learn and to gain from it. It definitely was refreshing to feel like, like when I was growing up, there wasn't really internet. And, as I got older, the internet that was there was just, it wasn't anything like it is now. So it kind of reminded me of those days where, you had to actually go to someone's house and knock on their door and, see if they're home, if they want to come out and play, or hang out or whatever. There were no cell phones, Yes, I'm that old. So I don't know. I enjoyed it. I don't know. I hope that everyone is taking the opportunity to really just gain the insight and the growth that comes from events like this. And really, it's an opportunity. Like right now, we just had uh, the fall equinox, and even for me, like you might see a little bit more blemishes on me right now because I am doing a cleanse, and things come out through your skin sometimes. If you have any toxins inside your body, so it's also a good time to have a social media cleanse if you do find yourself becoming addicted to just scrolling, or being addicted to um, the attention that you might get from posts or videos or stories or anything like that. Um, so yeah, it's like perfect timing as usual. So um, if you do find yourself being challenged, you can always hit me up and we can talk through it, where I can recommend some resources for you to, or insights or affirmations for you to overstand it a little bit more. Um, but yeah, it was definitely a positive thing. So I hope you got positive feedback from it. So let's get into these readings. So this is your new moon reading for if your sun is an Aquarius, your moon is an Aquarius, or if you are Aquarius ascendant. The card that I pulled for you guys is sexual energy. And there's that horse. What are these little things? These are like little pictographs, kind of. Um, so what I'm getting from this card is that there's something that you've been wanting to manifest. Um, and I feel like sexual energy is going to be something that is going to assist you in ways that you have not necessarily been successful so far. Um, so, what that means, if you're unfamiliar, um, sexual energy can be used to manifest because like the energy that's generated when you're in that sacred space with someone is enough to create a whole other life. You know what I'm saying? So if you can create a whole nother person, you can create anything. And it doesn't necessarily have to be with another person. If you are single or celibate right now, you can still channel that energy to manifest. Painting is a really good way to kind of express that energy without actually connecting with another person. Um, and there are different, like, art is a great way in general. But creative expression is also a different type of sexual. It can Creative expression is another way you can channel that sexual energy. So anything you can do creatively. But if you are in a relationship, you definitely want to tap into, do your own research. Like I said, never, just take my word for it. Do your own research and look into like Kundalini and Kama Sutra and like sex magic. I'm trying to think of like what the word for it is. I can't think of it right now. But there you can manifest anything if both you and your partner are envisioning that thing as you um reach that heightened state, which is like the orgasm, right? So at that moment, what you're thinking about, and I know like it'll take practice, and it's okay. But just try it and see. And like I said, you can always there are different methods you can use to channel this energy. But you also can use this energy of this new moon to add more power to what you want to manifest by setting your intentions. Um, but yes, there are different ways to channel sexual energy. And you should definitely find a way that works best for you and use it to heighten your manifestation abilities. Um, and yeah, I feel like that's what these pictographs are. Like I said, just creative expression, being able to just kind of get into a trance when you um, are in that mode of being artistic. Um, and it's really more about being able to tap into that energy than it is about in doing anything physical, if that makes sense. But being physical is the easiest way to access that energy. So like I said, definitely look it up for yourself, and figure out what way works best for you. And I also you can pre-order you can pre-order my manifestation e-course. It's still in the works right now, but in the meantime, for the next 28 days, definitely look into this, see how it works for you, and practice, practice, practice. Um, and I know that you'll be successful. Um, so I wish you the best of luck and have a great day.